Peaceful, peaceful, peace. Peaceful, 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 peace.
Give the human being food, give the human being shelter, give the human being a mate, and that's it. You have a happy human being. This is the idea behind materialism. That you should satisfy your passions and your animal instincts. And all this open sexuality and nudity and fornication and even now homosexuality is all just part of your natural instincts, and you should satisfy your natural passions. This is what they say, because they're trying to claim that homosexuality even is also natural, that you have homosexual genes and some people are just like that, so they should just do it because that's just in their instinct. And the way for you to be happy is by following your instincts and your passions. This is the claim of the consumer society, the materialistic society. And most of us are caught up in this. We say we are Muslim. We say we are Muslim. But in reality, most of us are worshippers of the dunya. We claim we are worshippers of Allah, but most of us, we are no different than the Hindu, than the Christian, than the Buddhist, than the normal person. Us and them together, we really believe, actually, most of us, that happiness comes from having a nice wife or a nice husband, one man, one woman, there's two of us and two of them. That's what they say in India, yes? Two of us and two of them. You see, that's nice, that's good. Man, woman, two kids, that's okay. And we have a nice house, and we have a nice car, and we have a nice life. And this is our aim. The religion is only something that goes along with that. Maybe it's to do with our culture. Maybe it's to do with our society. Whatever. The fact is that most people follow their religion because that's what their ancestors were following. But really their true religion, the thing that they really believe is going to make them happy in life, are the material things. And this in fact is truly the religion that most people follow. Because actually, let us examine this question. What is a God? What is actually a God? When we say something is a God and that people worship it, what is it? Here in India, they have many, many gods and idols which they worship. Why do they worship those gods and why do they worship those idols? What do they believe they are going to get from it? Something, yes? Yes, they believe that. True or not? Okay. So why do people worship a God? What is a God? Your God is the thing that you believe is going to give you what you want. That's your God. The thing that you believe is going to give you what you want is your God. So if you think that Ganesh is the means through which you are going to get what you want, and I don't know much about the Hindu religion, I don't know much about it. But anyway, in many religions, they will worship different gods. If I want to have a child, I will worship the God that helps me have the child, the fertility God. Or if I'm going to go into battle, I will worship the God of war. And if I want the rain to fall, I will worship the God of rain. And because I believe that is the thing that is going to give me what I want and what I need. Yes? By worshipping that thing, by sacrificing to that thing, to praying to that thing, this is what I believe is going to give me what I want. Yes? So this is the God, and the sacrifice and the prayer and the worship is the religion that is given to this God. If we understand this concept, this wide concept of what a God is, we will also understand that people, they put their faith and they put their trust and their hope and their expectations, and they approach this thing with reverence and awe and humility. This is their worship of that thing. These are some gods that it's very obvious that this is a God. But there are other types of things which people take as a God, which is not so obvious, but they are just as much gods which people worship. And they put their faith in it, and their trust in it, and their hope in it. And one of those gods is money. Is money. Dollars, pounds, yen, Deutschmark. Well, they don't have Deutschmark anymore. Euro, rupee. How can a person worship money? You say, how can they worship money? We don't pray to money. We don't sacrifice to money. We don't put the money up on our shelf and pray to it and sacrifice to it. But still we worship it. In fact, the Prophet Muhammed sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, woe be to the worshipper of the dinar and the dirham. Woe be to the worshipper. Woe means like misery and unhappiness. Or some scholars said, wail in Arabic, wail, we translate it as woe, is a valley in the hellfire. It's a valley in the hellfire. So, woe be to the worshipper of the dinar and the dirham. How can we worship the dinar and the dirham? That was the name of the currency or the money in the time of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. People worship money because they put their faith in it, and they put their trust in it, and they put their hope in it, and they believe that when they have money they will be happy, and when they have money they will be successful, and they believe that money is the cause of their happiness and their success in life. So when they have it they are happy, and when they don't have it they are sad. This person is the worshipper of the dinar and the dirham.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Yusuf. I'm from Texas. When I come out of the church, I'm going to have my Bible under my arm. He said the Quran has no version. La rayba fi, no doubt in it. Jesus is not your savior, God is. I too want to be a Muslim. And I said, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammed Rasulullah. It's your duty to give the message to your people.